Okay, Seki Mai, we're live, mate Tato. We are live. So 7 p.m. California time. We are live here. So if you're here now, fantastic. Welcome, Fio Maya, Sumaya, and welcome to this group. So our focus for today is to give you a taste of the 21-day challenge. So we're just going to cover 7. We will only cover 7 sessions, which are 7 days in our 21-day challenge, to give you a taste. Probably a couple of things you need to do. Maybe just one thing is to take out the recorder. If you got a recorder on you, take that out, because what we're going to do is we're going to flip the switch. So we're going to get you to believe that you can actually speak, and it's not just reading it or speaking it in general, but I want you to really hear yourself. And that's the thing. That's how it started with me. So about 5 years ago, when I started to learn to speak Samoan, right, it just came out wrong. I used to say talofa, malo, talofanava. It just didn't come out right. And as you do know, those of you who are overseas born Samoan in America, Australia, New Zealand, or wherever you are, or in Asia, it was tough, because every time we said it, people would mock us. So I want you to take out your phone. So if you've got a phone, a recorder where you can record yourself, that's important. Okay, so take a recorder. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can follow on with the exercise. Number 2, so just take a recorder or a phone just to record yourself. Number 2 is just speak. That's it. So jala. That's all you need to do. All right. Don't worry about how bad you sound, because there's a process to it. In linguistics, they call it interlanguage. So inter is in between. Interlanguage. So international. You can come up with a lot of prefixes. This is probably revisiting your grade 6, 7, 8, times when you're a language arts is what they call it in America. I know this because I work at an American international school as a volunteer. And of course, if you're in New Zealand, Australia, you know these as prefixes as well for year 6, 7, 8. So very similar, right? So there, just speak. That's it. That's all you need to do. And follow this and believe in yourself, because that's key. So again, welcome. Fantastic for those who jumped on. So let's get the show on the road. For those who don't know, the 21-day challenge has been going on for about 5 years. So our anniversary is about 3 weeks ago that a Facebook message came up, and I thought, oh, okay. So we've been helping overseas born Samoan to speak Samoan, and that's key, to do it for themselves and actually to believe in themselves. And when we mean confidence, we mean confidence. We've had over 100 people join us, and it's given them the tools, but also the self-belief that I'm going to show you. Okay, so number 1, get a recorder out. If you don't have one, don't worry. Number 2, just speak. That's it. Okay, 2 things. Okay, all right, easy. Okay. So we're going to start off with greetings, and I might just type a few things here down the bottom. And so the first greeting, I want you to have a look down below. So we're going to cover greetings, what we do in our first day of the challenge. So we cover that. So if you've got a recorder, take that out now. And I want you to try reading that out aloud. Okay, can you try reading that Sāmoan greeting there? So I've got the second one. So the first one is up, the second one is up. So I'm just going to give you maybe 3, 4. We'll go with 4. Okay, so try reading that now. So record yourself and try reading those 3 out aloud. You need to do this exercise because I'm going to demonstrate to you how you can believe yourself. Self-belief trumps motivation anytime. Motivation is dynamic. You're feeling hungry and you don't want to learn Samoan, right? But this is it. This is key. I'll throw one up here. More formal greeting in Samoan. There's definitely a whole list of these, of course, these variations, which I'll tell you later on. Okay, so you've got a recorder, you've got a phone. And so read the first one, is the first greeting. You see it in the text. So look at the text below and try record. So record yourself and say it. Okay, say the first one. Starts with a T, with an R, and a yeah. The second greeting starts with an M. Read that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Make sure you do this exercise. Don't cheat, okay? Third one, greeting. Read that aloud. So it's 2 words. Yes, probably can kind of lip read me. Number 4, greeting is a formal greeting, like the third one. Read that out aloud. 1, 2, 3. Record yourselves. Okay? And when you've done, press stop or pause. You got that? Okay, cool. You have to go through that exercise. If you don't, and it defeats the purpose of this, me going live and me trying to help you to relearn, to finally relearn, to give you confidence, to believe in yourself so you can speak something. Okay. All right. Now, let's go, just listen and repeat after me. So we're just going to go through these greetings here. And I'll tell you a little bit. The reason why we want to say it correctly is so that it gives us self-belief, and so that other people, it gives us self-belief. And once you start to believe in yourselves, once you start to compare how you said it first, and this time you're about to say it, you'll hear a difference. You'll hear a clear difference. And once you hear the clear difference, then you'll start believing in yourselves. That is key. I've done the research. I'm a university lecturer, teacher, trainer, so forth and so forth. I've taught in the education sector. I worked for the New Zealand Ministry of Education. So it works. Okay. So if you recorded yourselves on the first greeting, right? Then this is the part that you need to watch out for. Okay, so just listen and repeat after me. So most of our challenges is to do with that. Listen and repeat. So listen. Are you ready? Talofa. Your turn. Talofa. Faster. Talofa. Okay, repeat. You got that? I'll say it again. Talofa. Talofa. So it goes up on the law. Talofa. Your turn. Talofa. Talofa. Okay, now I want you to record yourself again. I'll go again. Talofa. So hang on the R. Talofa. Repeat after me. Lofa. Talofa. 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 So go up on the law. Okay, you got that? Good. Now try and recording yourself saying talofa. Talofa. Off you go. Record that. And then pause. Okay. Now if you could hear the difference between when you first said it and the second time you said it, right? Right. But like, working out with your abs, right? You probably don't have a 6-pack. You probably drank a few beers, maybe 3 or 4. And you're probably wondering, geez, or cover. I don't know if you gain weight through cover, but then, you need to realize, you need to recognize the difference. So listen to how you first said it. You probably said talofa or talofa or talofa or talofa. And then the corrected version, talofa, talofa. Do you hear the difference? Because once you do, and you start to believe if you've taken this seriously. Next one. Repeat after me. Malo. Your turn. Malo. So it's a casual hi. Not to be confused with visitors and so forth and so forth. Malo. Yeah. Okay. Malo. So hang on the A and the O. So it's a macron. Malo. Your turn. Malo. Good. Now record yourself. You ready? Malo. Pause. Now play that. So you probably said malo or malo or malo or malo, which probably means hard. It does. And if you hear the difference, if you've heard the difference, now you saying corrected version, malo to that. If you spot the difference, then that's it. Okay. Okay. With the other two, just repeat after me. Talofa. Your turn. Talofa. Good. We don't record yourself. Next one. Malo sui fua. Okay. Malo sui fua means bits of health and greetings to you. Okay. And of course you can add in other variations. If you did this, if you took this seriously, then, and if you heard the difference between how you said it first and second time, and you're starting to believe in yourselves, that's it. That's key. Okay, because if you know, if you can do that, then I think I think that I could cut this live now. But let's just keep on going. Okay, let's add some other variations here. So you could say Talofa, hello, which means hello. It's a common greeting, right? It's like kind of a formal greeting, common. Talofa lo susunga. Repeat after me. Talofa lo susunga. Hello to Mr. or Mrs. Just, Mr. or Mrs. basically. Formal way of saying Mr. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Okay, the next one is your chief. Talofa lo afionga. You repeat after me. Afionga. Talofa lo afionga. Yeah. Okay, or you could say ma lo le sui fua lo afionga. Your turn. Ma lo le sui fua lo afionga. And that U and the A goes up. Sui fua. So you probably said ma lo le sui fua or ma lo le sui fua. So it's ma lo le sui fua. Okay, got that? All right. So you could add variations to that. Ma lo le sui fua lo fionga, ma lo le sui fua lo sunga. So let's do a chart. We call it the Seki chart. It gets you into the rhyme and the rhythm of speaking. So we're going to go Talofa lo susunga, ma lo susunga, Talofa lo susunga, ma lo le sui fua lo susunga. A bit of a tongue twister, but hey, are you ready? Let's start from Talofa. Are you ready? Talofa lo susunga. Next one. Ma lo susunga. Next one. Talofa lava lo susunga. It's a bit of a trick. You got to do that fast, right? Talofa lava lo susunga. Ma lo le sui fua. Ready? Ma lo le sui fua lo susunga. Nice. Okay, let's go with afionga. Okay. Talofa lo afionga. Yep. Ma lo afionga. Talofa lo afionga. Ma lo le sui fua lo afionga. You got that? Okay, so if I say to you, Talofa, what are you going to say? So let's go in a kind of a mini conversation. Talofa, what are you going to say? Ma lo sunga. Okay, because I'm a teacher. Lo sunga. Whaiaonga. You can add that in your teacher. Whaiaonga, teacher. Okay. All right, I'm going to say to you, Talofa lava lo afionga. What do you say to me? I'm a teacher. You say, Talofa lava lo susunga. Okay. So add a variation. It's not just Talofa, but these variations as well. Let's go with some other ones here. You'll hear the K, and look, don't get caught up in this trap. It's formal, informal, A. So basically, T's, you use with people in the office and so forth. Don't make it that hard. It's only because people see it as the high and low in social linguistics. So it's the perceived, it's more like the formal and the informal. So people tend to separate the both. So the T's are generally in the offices and people that you don't know, and the K's are in the villages or with your family. So repeat after me. Kalofa. Your turn. Kalofa. Kalofa. Yeah, so let's go. Kalofa lo susunga, kalofa lo fionga. Are you ready? Taisi lo todo. Kalofa lo susunga, kalofa lo fionga. Again. Kalofa lo susunga, kalofa lo fionga. Got that? Seki lava. So give that beat. Kalofa. So I'm going to say to you, kalofa lo fionga. And you said to me, kalofa lo. Off you go. Kalofa lo susunga. So go up on lo, because it goes second to last syllable goes up. We've got a 7 codes ebook where we tell you all the rules. You could get it down below. It's a discounted price. It's a fantastic ebook, and it's not like a book we have to send you. You don't have to wait years to get it, or through Track or DHL. You can get it. You get a copy as soon as you purchase it. We can send it out to you ASAP. So we discounted it. It's where we are at $9 US. So get it down below. I'll put the link afterwards. Okay, and of course you can add these other variations as well over here. Let's go. Kalofa lava. That one. You can say kalofa lava lo susunga. Your turn. Kalofa lava lo susunga. Kalofa lava lo afionga. Yeah, good. Okay, but you'll hear other variations. I heard a Makai from, and I've said this is my paid students. Papali'i is his name, from Savati. If he's your uncle, let me know. Hilarious guy. I don't know him, but I love listening to him. And a greeting that kind of caught me off. Well, I kind of tell my students, oh yeah, I know you're right. So as a linguist, we're always learning, right? And so when you come in the classroom, you're not just, the teacher transmits the knowledge, which is kind of generally happening. There's some conversation happening, but you need to be language researchers. So you need to sit down, listen, take note, listen, and it's not just remembering everything. And I think that's probably part of the issue, is that some of our students, especially in some Laonga classes, not all, don't use probably more of the analytical approach to learning. So it's probably, here's this chunk of language, Laonga, bong, bang, and then short-term memory, right? And then the uptake and the learning process and interlanguage. And then you've got, personality and your own learning style, I don't get it. Can you say it again? The audio approach you probably weren't used to at school, right? 70% of secondary school teachers do use the audio approach lecture, where it's just yappity, yappity, yap. Not all secondary school teachers, but that's my experience. I get, anyway, it's a whole different story. So, talofa, repeat after me, talofa. Yeah, so there we go. So there goes a couple of greetings over there. Man, this before Mawa, Anna, long time, we'll never fight. I know it was in my class at MIT Manukau, right? Institute of Technology, where I was a senior lecturer there. That was fun. 2010, I think it was, to 2015, right? And I had to leave. It's good times at MIT. That was fun. School of Foundation Studies and School of English. That was good. Okay, so there goes those greetings. Okay, so record and repeat, record, repeat. And just know if you found the difference, then you've got it, okay? We'll go with the alphabet. So when I used to say the alphabet, I used to say a, e, I, o, u, whanga, lamo, nu, pisa, tivi, hekaro. So just repeat after me. A, e, I, o, u, whanga, la, mo, nu, pi, sa, ti, vi, he, ka, ro. Okay, I may not have the accent of Sāmoan, born Samoans like Anna, but that's not the point. The point is saying it correctly. Okay, we're not talking about country variation, Bango variation, New Zealand Samoan variation. I did hear a doctor say about that before. I did reach out to her, but she didn't respond to my email when I was at MIT. Never mind. She's probably retired in Samoa, but just speak it. That is key. So with the alphabet, okay, back to the sounds. I'm always wondering off the social linguistics and the linguistics aspects and semantics and the pragmatics. I can go on and on. So with the alphabet, don't stretch it out. That's the thing. So don't go e, I, o, u, because what will happen is that when you read a text, you will sound like that. Like you'll go. I'll give you an example. Ta lofa. We go lausasunga. You'll just stretch it. And the Samoans probably were brought up in Samoa, were brought up kind of, maybe there was a tune to it, and you'll hear it. And what you'll tend to do is you'll drag. So Samoan language is a polysyllabic, it's consonant, vowel, consonant, and there's timing to it. Bang, bang, bang. So it's timed, not untimed like English. So in English we can stretch, right? We can say computer. So when we are like generally some of you, majority of you, you're bilingual speakers like me, Samoan and English. So you'll tend to drag them. So yeah, stick to that way how I said it. A, e, I, o, u. Don't stretch it. So that will help you a lot. And here goes another tip. Read and loud improves pronunciation. So we do that in our 21-day challenge. And once you jump on, I tell you, it will transform not just how you speak, but your confidence, and especially with loved ones thinking, man, I've had a lot of feedback over the last 5 years. Like, hey, look at him. Did he go to Samoa? Or it was like, how did he speak Samoan? How did he get so good? Or What? You know, he sounds different. And that's the thing, because when you start to say these words correctly to your loved ones, people will start to respect you. And my mum used to stop me every time. Now she doesn't. Okay, day 2 of the session. This one here is more of the how are you? Okay, you'll know this one. It's a good bonus to go. It connects with the lesson 1, day 1. Okay, so take out your recorder again and try and read that there down below. Try and read that. Read it out aloud. So reading out aloud improves pronunciation. Probably not out of this session because I want you to hear how you say it first. And then practice it and then compare. You got that? Take out your recorder. Record. Got it? Second. Okay, now compare it to how you're going to say it now. Okay, so stop your recorder. Repeat after me. Oa mai oi. So you got to hit that o. Probably separate that o. I would put it almost in inverted comma before that o, and then oa. So like a double A. Repeat after me. Oa. Oa mai. Go mai, and then go up and oi and hit oi. Oi. Oa mai oi. Your turn. Oa mai oi. Oa mai oi. Got it? Oa mai oi. So hit the oi. And they'll pick it up. I used to say oa mai oi. So say that. Oa mai oi. Got that? Oa mai oi. And sometimes you say the diphthongs. The diphthongs are the double vowels like O, E, and that. And it's common for people to say it wrong, you know. It's fine. It's just the interlanguage. Trust in the journey. Okay, you got that? Oa mai oi. Oa mai oi. Okay? You got that? Now record yourselves and say it. Oa mai oi. So hit the first one. Hit it. So you got to hit it. O wa. So o wa. Go up. Mai. Go up and mai. O. So hit the o. O wa mai. And hit again. Oi. So o wa mai oi. You got it? Okay, you recorded? Okay, now compare. You'll start to, I first said it. O wa mai oi. Wa mai oi. And, you'll hear people go, your Sāmoan is plastic, da, 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 da. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. I want to fix this problem for you so you can start to believe, this is not for everyone, of course. And I'm calling out overseas born, not Sāmoan born. Probably Sāmoan born, your kids, probably, this is a useful way to teach your kids because you know more Sāmoan than me, of course, because you've got the language, you know it. So I'm teaching you the how, and there's not a lot of that happening with the how because there's not many language teachers. You get a lot of content teachers, but not enough. So with the sounds, don't forget to purchase our ebook, and we've got a great, fantastic offer with our 29-day challenge right at the end of this, and don't go away. So you got that. So did you hear the difference between the both? Okay. So you can add a variation to this. You can oa mai. Oa mai. Repeat after me. Oa mai. Go up and mai. Oa mai. So generally someone said to go up the last word of a phrase or a sentence. That's in our ebook. Get that, $9 US. It's a fantastic, it will save you all the headache. Oa mai. Oa mai. Oa mai. Means how's things. Oa mai oi, how are you? Oa mai, how's things? Repeat after me. Oa mai. Go. Oa mai. Go. Oa mai. Good. So you could add lo susunga. Oa mai lo susunga. Okay. Go again. Oa mai lo susunga. Or awhionga. Oa mai lo awhionga. It is of course another formal way of saying how are you, but this is for beginners. Just use that. And the most important thing is to speak. And you'll get this one. This shortened version is my version of saying, if I was raised in the South, probably for about 15 years, I forget, Dunedin, great place. If you've never been there, head there. Otago, great place in New Zealand. Repeat after me. Mai. Just basically means, how's it? Mai. And these are called clippings in linguistics. You can chat GPT that clippings in linguistics, and you'll see why. And the reason why they shorten it is to save time. It's not just with one language, it's all languages. There you go. Mai. Okay, so we'll go through those greetings. Repeat after me. Oa mai oi. Oa mai. Mai. Got it? And here are the responses. And of course, there's many others. There's Manuia. You know this one. Whaawhitai. Okay, so repeat after me. Manuia whaawhitai. Go. Manuia whaawhitai. Go. Manuia whaawhitai. So I'm going to ask you, oa mai. You say, manuia whaawhitai. I'm going to say, a mai. You say, manuia whaawhitai. A mai. You go, manuia whaawhitai. So you've got to go up on ear and tai because it's a diphthong. Again, don't forget to purchase our ebook and watch out for our offer 21-day challenge coming up after this. So I'm just going through the 7 sessions with you to give you a taste of what it's like. And it's not a lecture, and all our videos are 5 minutes max. And if it's too long for you, just reach out and say, Lottie, can you just do a 1-minute segment video, and it will save you time so you can watch your Netflix, right? Whatever it is that you do, or your NFL. Go the Broncos, and go the Highlanders and Moana Pacifica. Okay, so you got that? Cool. So let's this is a text. I don't know if you can see my text, but I'm about to show you to you on screen, but you probably can't read it. I don't know what it's like on that one. So it's probably the other way around, right? Which is fine. So can you read that? Try and read the first line. Probably doesn't work. Ready? Yeah, it's showing now. Ba, be, be, bo, bu. Got that? Yeah. Ta, te, ti, to, tu, tu. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ko. Next one. Ma, me, mi, mo, mo. Next one. Na, ne, ni, no, no. Now, the tricky ones with the P and the T. So repeat after me. Pa, pe, pi, po, po. Ta, ti, ti, to, to. And another point, and when it comes to pronunciation, is not to aspirate the sounds like you do in English, okay? So hopefully it kind of gives you more information about how to say the words correctly. It's not just saying it correctly, it's about, believing yourselves that you can do it and people paying you respect. Okay, day 3. Okay, it's more of the names. Once you jump on the 21-day challenge, link down below, it's going to it will be a game changer. It will be like, wow, and by week 1, some of you will be like, man, I got this. I never knew. We've had a lot, you've seen our testimonials, and you go, wow, why didn't you tell me, or man, I just didn't believe in myself, and so, yeah, on day 3 or session 3, we do go over names. So we go greetings, and there's more to the greetings. That was just probably 50. And the day 2 that I'm talking to you about was probably just about 40%. So there's more to it. Of course, we've got Zoom. You can jump on. So day 3, repeat after me. Go to the names. O Oailo Suafa. Your turn. Oailo Suafa. Oailo Suafa. You could just say, what's your name respectfully? And say, O. Sarah. So I ask you, Oailo Suafa, what do you say? O. That's it. You get, of course, Oai lo ingoa, what is your name? Yeah. And it's just the same thing. Or, right? And don't worry, when you're on the 21-day challenge, we have we have the ebooks for you, we've got the platform for you, so you can do it for yourself. So it's not like we hang you dry. So, oi lo ingoa, you say, or whatever. If I meet you for the first time, oi lo swafa, what do you say? Or, okay, if you meet me for the first time, what do you say? Please read that. Oi lo swafa, or long. If I'm younger, what do you say? Oi lo ingoa, or longi. Okay, easy. So you can love it. Make sure you speak, as I said before. And I hope that you could kind of hear that difference, right, in how you're saying it. So that's key. Very important. Okay, let's go through goodbyes. You'll know all of these. Well, you're familiar. Fa, goodbye, shortened word for tō fa, right? And you'll get some variations of where the macrons are. So I'm just going to go with tō fa. You'll hear fa, tō fa. You'll hear the full version of this. Tō fa, soi fua, right? So we've got this all, tō fa, soi fua. And you'll hear the responses like, yeah, fa, la, ia, which is basically, okay, I'm going now, fa, la, ia. Yeah. And you'll hear the other variation, ia, soi fua. You hear this at the end of speeches. And sometimes you'll hear Sāmoan say. So let's go over these. Learn how to say goodbye. So we'll start with the formal one. Tō fa, soi fua. Your turn. Tō fa, soi fua. Okay, I say tō fa, soi fua. You say the same thing. Tō fa, soi fua. Yeah. Probably one thing is don't go over this with your cousins. Probably some of them are patient, but it will get to the point where they will lack the patience and they'll just, I've heard so many stories. Stick with this video, do it yourself, okay? This, you don't have to go through other people. You can, if they are a language teacher or teacher, yes, but I've just heard so many experiences where it's just been otherwise. But if you got someone that's patient, like a mother, yeah, father, yeah, or tina, look, or an older woman, yeah, okay, go through this. But you don't want to spend time with negative people, right? And you'll hear these ones because I did screenshot, and you'll get a few of these people probably screenshot where and there's some awful comments, like, oh, plastic Sāmoan and so forth. But, we're not focusing on those people. What we're focusing on, but you get it from, English speakers, bilingual speakers like us, like, oh, what a fob, he's from Samoa, we can't speak English. Well, how about you, Samoan? So it goes both ways, right? So, okay. So you got that. I say tō fa, you say tō fa soi fua. I say fa, you say fa la ia. Fa la ia. Fa la ia. And I say, yeah, soi fua. Okay, so these variations for you to practice to say goodbye. So tō fa soi fua, you could say tō fa. We could say tō fa soi fua. One or either. You'll hear fa a lot as well. Okay, yep, let's go. So that's looking at, so we've got here, let's give you a bonus, right? Here, day, and so faile. Okay, repeat after me. Faile means do that. Repeat after me. Faile. I'll be keen for this because I'm fasting at the moment. Faile mea ai. Repeat after me. Faile mea ai means do the food. Faile kuka, very similar. Faile kuka, do the cooking, do the washing. Faile kuka. Repeat after me. Faile kuka. Yeah. So these are phrases that you can use in around the house. Faile mea ai. Faile mea ai. That's the thing, how I set it off, but that's fine. You'll find that, when you're speaking Assyrian or speaking Russian, or if you're a volunteer or missionary, if you're a missionary, I'm not a Māmonga missionary. I'm with, I'm a Waiwama, youth of the mission. So it's all about Jesus. It's really important. And it's just speaking, But with Māmongas, man, fantastic work. Those guys, they've done a lot of research around the language. I appreciate what the Māmonga brothers have done. And if we had some of their, what do you call it, work ethic, you know, I think we'd go a long way, right? Yeah. Okay, so me ai whaile me ai whaile koka whaile. What else is there? Whaile, whaile, I don't know. Whaile keke, do the cake. Whaile tono, you'll hear that. Whaile tono, that's what's the plan. Tono or kongo. Whaile, do it properly. Repeat after me. Whaile. Yeah, do it properly. And there's a lot of these. You can hear it on Radio Sāmoan. There's also whaile kanga mea. Trying to remember how to spell this. Do the washing, kanga mea. Whaile off, you'll hear that, you know, put on your clothes and so forth and so forth. So you'll have a look at that. If you see the pattern there, you'll know what to do. So very key to learn to speak. Okay, let's go with whawhitai, day 6. Okay, so let's go with whawhitai. Repeat after me. Whawhitai. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it means thank you. Whawhitai. Okay, got it. Next one. Your response is e le a whainga. Your turn. E le a whainga. So I'm going to say whawhitai. You say e le a whainga. Whawhitai. You say e le a whainga. Yes. Okay, so it means nothing was lost. E le a whainga. Okay, you see that? Okay, I say to you whawhitai, you say e le a whainga. Okay, I'm just going to say whawhitai, whawhitai lava, which is thank you very much. And you're just going to say popole for, I'm just running this down so you can see. Yeah, popole for. Whawhitai, you say popole for, no worries. Okay, or e le a whainga. So I say whawhitai, you say popole for. We can add both. Popole for, e le a whainga, right? You can say both. Let's say, te lava. It's a short for thank you very much. Repeat after me, te lava. Yeah, and you can say, this is a bit of a tongue twister here. Le ai se mea o iai. O iai, o iai, yeah. It's fasting. You know, you tend to see things. Le ai se mea o iai. You got that? So there's nothing to it. Repeat after me. Le ai se mea o iai. Yeah. Repeat after me. Le a whainga. Repeat after me. Popole fua. So you can see those responses. So you got a variation there for you. So I say whawhitai, you say e le a whainga. I say whawhitai te lava. Whawhitai lava, you say popole fua. I say te lava, you say le ai se mea o iai. Got that? Excellent. Okay, let's go on with here's some questions. Let's go. Yeah, let's turn some, you know, now that you know whai, right? We go. Here goes some questions for you. Here we go. See that? This is a bit of a bonus. Whai, so whai, you can say, if you know whai le mea ai, right? Do the food. You can say wa ua, whai le mea ai. You'll hear the quicker version. It means you did the food, or done the food. You know, it can be present or past or close. Whai le mea ai, you know, and the response is the same. Whai le mea ai, right? So I'm going to say whai le mea ai. You say whai le mea ai. I go whai le mea ai. You say whai le mea ai. You go with whai le lotu, right? Use these with your kids. I say, wa whaile lotu. You say, wa whaile lotu. So this is a simple response. Wa whaile kanga mea. Probably check on the spelling of that. Whaile kanga mea. Have you done the washing? Did that this morning. And you could say, wa whaile kanga mea. Wa whaile kanga mea. And if he or she hasn't done it, you could say, whaile kanga mea. Do the washing. You know, so keep it simple. You don't have to learn the whole bulk or purchase of, massive ass dictionary, or just to think, oh yeah, I'm learning Sāmoan, but it's just not going to stay in there, because you're going to struggle with the short term. What happens is that you'll forget because it's not embedded and you haven't taken notice, right? To jump on our 21-day challenge, you're going to walk away with confidence and pride. And before Christmas, before that, make it your goal, make it your dream to revive that language in your community. And it's tough. The Hawaiians are starting to pick up. Their movie just came out, right? Which is good. It kind of gets people to go, hey man, we've got some history in our language and culture here. Let's revive. And that's kind of slowly coming out with the Hawaiians now, and which is good. And I think Samoan is kind of, in the government in New Zealand, it's probably, there's not much funding around that. But there are churches where you can learn, and speak. The question is, how do you learn it, right? So it's hanging out with, going to church or listening to Radio Sāmoan. That's the thing that I hear. How do you learn Sāmoan? There's no one to speak. Look, I've shown you these tips. Jump on Radio Sāmoan, radio. Listen to Radio Sāmoan. Take one segment and just listen and repeat. And purchase that ebook that I talked to you about before. That will help you. We'll show you all the tips there. It's only $9 US. It will save you a lot of headache. And some of the tips I've shown you in here. And if you spoke, if you went silent this morning, you spoke, well done. If you're an introvert and you wanted just to embed this, okay. If you're an extrovert like me, okay, cool. Introverted speakers are probably more accurate in their language use. If you've got other research to say otherwise, let me know. Okay, so our 21-day challenge. My question to you is, how would it make you feel if you were to speak Sāmoan to your mum and dad? How would it make them feel? Wouldn't that be good? What would it mean to you and your family? It would mean a lot, right? So to speak Samoan, right? Now that if you've got a better on you, or if you're heading to Samoa to do your makai taito, right? And this is the moment, right? Where, your parents are wondering, will my son or will my daughter ever take it up? This is your chance. I've shown you, I've done the heavy lifting for you, right? And you know me, I've been on this page for the last 5 years. Our vision is to see every overseas born Samoan speak Samoan. So jump on the link below, all right? Sign up. And if you do sign up with a 21-day challenge, because it will help you, we will help you transform how you speak and to believe in yourselves. Because once you do, that's it. You will. Okay, so jump on the link. So if you jump on the 21-day challenge link, we'll give you the ebook for free, the 7 codes. Okay, so jump on it because it's going to make a difference. And you don't want the language to die on your watch. When your mom, when your kids are watching, you go, why is dad speaking Arabic for when he's Samoan? Why is dad speaking Australian, g'day mate, or Kiwi, or, why is he still caught up with his pals and watching NFL, or dad's always knocking his head and he's getting paid out, and why is he not, or why do every time I go to Samoa and I still don't get it? We'll sort out the problem for you, right? Jump on the 21-day challenge. I am a trained teacher, university lecturer. This is the only thing that I'm good at. I can't fix to save myself. I can play it. I can play the uke. But other things like making robots or that ain't my thing. Jump on the 21-day challenge. We're going to give you the platform, right? Platform where you watch the videos at your own pace. 5 minutes, it's not that long. And if you're bored, just send up the message. Number 2, Zoom lessons, right? 3, you can jump on a call with me, reach out through email. I keep on telling my learners that, jump on email. And with the challenges, we're there to support you, right? So once you've done the challenge, you send me the video and I go over it with you. Feedback and coaching is there for you. That's the thing. What would it make? What would you do to reclaim to speak? It's priceless. I don't think you can put a price on it. All right? Man, how valuable do you see the Sāmoan language? Do you think it's, and of course, we pay for things, right? This is a paid course. We do it for you, right? We do it for you. And once you jump on, I tell you, it will change your life. There's a lot of value in it. You don't have to rely on other people. There's a lot of benefits. You'll be able to reclaim your language. The other thing is the values, because when you start speaking, the values just come. It's like they've never been there before. They just come out of nowhere. It's like, man, last time we felt this was at Sunday school or White Sunday, right? Once you follow this process in 21-day challenge, it will transform you. We've got other learners who've just shot off better than I am, and I am proud of them. And that's the thing. Be better than your teacher. And they go, man, I should have jumped on you. They go, well, so jump on the 21-day challenge link below. Okay, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. Yes, we'll see you next time. Mahalo.